everybody, and welcome back to Zandra's Live. Hey y'all, like I got super excited just now because I'm like, dang, I'm really finally getting these videos out. But thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure that you click the bell, and I hope that you continue on this journey with me. I'm hoping to crank out a lot of content for you guys, but before I even pour out any of that, I wanted to make sure that I definitely did a video on positivity. So today we're going to be talking about the 5 things you should be doing every single day to maintain your positivity, okay? Every day we're trying to pour out those positive vibes, and we're trying to absorb all the positive vibes as well. So these are 5 things that I live and swear by dearly, and I just want to share it with y'all. Like, I really want you guys to get all of these good vibes too. So let's jump into number 1. Number 1 is all about, and if you see me looking down yet again, I'm looking at my notes as always because I make sure that I prep and that I'm staying on task when doing these videos so that I'm not all over the place. So the number 1 thing is always assessing where you are emotionally. Like, I can't stress this enough. You really have to be focused on where you are emotionally. So usually when we wake up, right? And for those that are working a 9 to 5, trust me, I completely get it. Even if you're running your own business, some days you're just like, I'm good. I don't want to do this. I'm not feeling it. This is not my vibes right now. So, and hopefully the noise from the storm outside isn't too much for you guys, but it is pouring outside right now. So if you do hear anything in the background, that is what that's about. So yeah, so when you wake up, you're like, I don't feel like going to work. I'm just not feeling it. Some mornings you do wake up in a really good mood. However, I know that most mornings, speaking from my own personal perspective, that most mornings I am overwhelmed. I don't know what it is. I go to bed just fine. I release before I go to bed. And then I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, here we go again. I gotta run and, you know, like, it's the whole mom life thing. Like, I think that's what gets me. So wake up, gotta figure out yourself, get yourself situated, you know, get ready to go to work, get baby ready to go to daycare. Like, literally my morning to-do list is a beast. Like, now that school is getting ready to start back up again, gotta focus on my 12-year-old going to middle school, getting things, you know, figured out, situated. And I said going to middle school because the school he was at before actually went to 6th grade. So he's transitioning into 7th grade to a brand new school. So my mornings are going to be crazy. So with all of that being said, how I'm going to maintain my positivity and make sure that I'm level-headed is really focusing on my emotions. The number 1 thing that I do every single morning is really assess where I'm at. What state am I in? Am I feeling happiness? Am I feeling depression? Am I feeling a lot of anxiety? Am I feeling sadness? Like, am I a mixture of multiple things? Because that is okay. And I think sometimes we don't recognize that we can be multiple things at one time. There are plenty of times that I wake up and I'm like, I am so irritated. And I don't even know why. I don't even know why I'm irritated. I'm just annoyed. And the truth is, you probably don't know because it's a mixture of emotions that you've kept bottled up that you have not fully addressed. So you really want to make sure that you're assessing where you are and you are addressing what it is. So if you wake up and you're like, I'm not feeling it, I really don't want to go to this job, I got to get this money, but I don't feel like doing none of this today at all, then take a beat. Take a beat. Lay in bed and you got 5 minutes max. I never go past the 5-minute mark, okay? So I literally, if I have to set my timer, I set my timer and I have a pity party for 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay, Martika, you don't feel like it. Martika's not, you know, I'm talking to myself. Don't be ashamed, okay? Do not be ashamed to talk to yourself. Like, it is okay. Talk to yourself and figure out what is going on. It's totally fine. Take those 5 minutes, have a pity party, assess where you are emotionally. A really awesome tool that helps me quite a bit is the law of attraction. I'm going to make sure that I say it word for word, okay? But it is the law of attraction vibrational emotional chart, okay? So it's literally just a chart that shows you, and I have it on my wall. I'll insert or put a link in the description box below. If I figure out how to add like a pop-up of a picture, then I will, and you guys will see it on the screen when this video goes out. But if not, it will definitely be linked below. But basically all it is just a chart that, you know, it has all the different colors. It has a lot to do with law of attraction and your aura. So basically what you'll see is like so many different emotions, and the point is it's a scale. So really what you want to do is kind of scale your way up throughout the day. So let's say that you wake up and you're like, I'm angry, I'm just not feeling it today. Then hopefully within an hour you're like moving it up, and you're probably like, I don't know, whatever the next thing is on the chart that I can't think of right now. But you guys will see it, and you'll see like, oh, okay, so I should be doing this. And the cool thing about this scale is that it isn't like angry to happy. That isn't how it works, because that's not how we work. Like, it's stages to things. So maybe I might be anxious right now, but then I become a little bit more comfortable. And then once I'm comfortable, then I can kind of graduate into excitement. And then once I'm, you know, excited, then you get the point of what I'm trying to say, hopefully. You get what I'm saying, sis? Do you get what I'm saying? Hopefully. But anyway, all right. So assess, sit for 5 minutes, and move on. That is the goal, is that you're trying to progress and scale your way up throughout the day. So on to number 2, and number 2 for me is always set my intentions. So right away when I'm like, all right, I'm done with my pity party, I done felt what I needed to feel, I done sat in it, we're moving forward, what am I trying to do with setting my intentions? And the biggest thing for this is to not stress it. I can't stress that enough, that your morning routine is so crucial for setting the day, and it's really like just critical for setting the foundation of your day. So your intention is the foundation, okay? So if you need to write that down and take notes, then go ahead, take a beat and take notes. But your intentions that you set is your foundation for the entire day. It sets the tone, it sets the mood, it really gets you aligned, and hopefully creates some type of balance so that positivity is not only coming your way because you're attracting it, because that is what you are giving off, okay? So by setting intentions, I mean that you are probably journaling, okay? And that's gonna be my next point later on down the road. But a big thing for like setting your intentions is really journaling, okay? And I usually take about 10 minutes for this. So overall, we're at 15 minutes now in a morning routine, okay? 5 minutes to feel what you need to feel and have a pity party, but taking 10 minutes as well to go ahead and reflect. So you're writing in your journal, and you are writing out, this is how I'm feeling today, but this is the day that I want. The day that I want is filled with happiness. The day that I will have, okay, so speak it into yourself. So my positivity ordeal that I do every single morning is really based on the law of attraction. So I'm not only pouring out, you know, my emotions and that icky stuff that nobody wants to deal with, I'm also saying what it is I would like, but I'm also sealing the deal and sealing it by saying what it will be. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I am going to have a good day. I am going to prosper in every single dimension today. I am going to move forward. I am going to heal. I am going to be productive. Like, I speak it into myself and I feel it. One of the biggest things that we have a hard time doing is feeling. And we don't like to sit in our own ish, okay? Let's just be real about it. We don't like to be confronted by ourselves. It is so easy to analyze everybody else and really distract from what's going on deep down within yourself. And this is where you want to take a moment and really start talking, okay? You really want to have that moment with yourself. I can't even say that anymore. Take a moment, talk to yourself, and really acknowledge your presence in that moment. That's going to get you feeling good. It doesn't matter if what you have to say is nasty. This is a conversation. Okay. This is a conversation between you and me. Okay? That's it. Like, that's all it is. You are journaling. That it's you. You are with yourself. Journaling, or you're meditating. Sometimes some people don't like to journal. They like to just talk to themselves out loud. Then you do that. You do whatever is comfortable for you. But what you really need to do is set the intention, okay? And what that looks like a lot of times is setting a mantra. So you are really literally writing a statement, a proclamation. You are letting yourself know, this is my day. This is the foundation of my day. This is what I'm setting in stone for today. All right. So now we're going to move on forward and we're going to move into number 3, okay? And number 3 is all about pouring into somebody else. All right. So as you already know, a very big part of law of attraction is gratitude and giving to others. But the thing is, even if we don't think about law of attraction for a minute, because law of attraction has been out for forever. And obviously lately it has been a trending topic and it has been massive. It's been nonstop. Absolutely everywhere. It's a wonderful practice and everybody's getting into it as they should to live their best life, okay? And really tap into their higher self. But I really want you to think about giving to others, not because you're doing it because of the law of attraction, not because you're doing it because I gotta give to somebody to get. Like, don't do that. Have it become a part of you and a part of your daily regimen. You should be wanting to give to others, okay? Everything is reciprocal. Like, really start thinking about that. If you want to live your best life, you want to be happy, you want to be positive, everything is reciprocal. So if that's what you want, you have to give those things to other people, and it should be natural. Since we always like to talk about authenticity, let's talk about it right now, okay? So you need to pour into other people. Give them the best you. Smile at people. Say good morning. Call, like, a big thing for me is calling one person every single morning and wishing them well. It's something about uplifting other people. It's something about letting people know, hey, I'm thinking about you. That if they weren't having a good morning, you have just shifted their entire morning just because you thought about them in that moment. Like, think about gratitude and think about giving in a different perspective. There's totally an ambulance going by. Hopefully y'all can't hear that. But think about that. Think about what gratitude means to you and giving to others. Like, what does that look like? Is it posting on Facebook every morning and saying good morning to the people that are on your friend list? Is it posting a quote for business people? What is that? How do you give to your customers? Okay. Now, this is not even a business related video, but I'm encouraging you to think about it in every single dimension of your life. So everything that you do, every aspect of you, whether you're a parent, think about yourself, yourself as a whole, okay, self. And then you think about being a parent. Parent is another dimension aspect. You think about you being a daughter or son or whatever it is. Think about you being a student, a teacher, an employee, a supervisor, all of the aspects in every single area of your life. How do you give to others? How do you show gratitude to others? How do you pour into others? Those are all things that you guys should be including into your everyday regimen every single day. And once you get into the routine of pouring into others, and I'm not asking you to pour yourself thin, because I can already see a lot of people asking or commenting or reaching out to me personally and saying, I give to people all the time and I'm done doing that. I'm not giving to anybody. I'm tired of always being the one calling. I'm tired of always being the one uplifting others, and nobody does it for me. But still, so here's the issue with that. Here's what I'm going to say. Are you giving it to yourself? Because when you're in a routine of giving those things to yourself, you're not even focused on that type of energy that's coming your way. I really hope that makes sense. Focus on you, okay? Everything that you give it to give. You already messed up at saying, I give it, but I don't get it back, because you are showing that you have expectations now. You are expecting to get things back. And one of the biggest things in creating positivity for your day is waking up and setting the intentions for knowing that you are going to be great, but you are not expecting anything back, because you know that the universe and that God is working for your greater good. So whatever you put out is going to flow back to you in due time. That's it. You don't need to think no deeper than that. All right. So I think we did number 3. Okay, so now we're on to number 4. And number 4 is a huge one for me. So far we've been talking about just a lot of self stuff. We've been talking about releasing. We have been talking about journaling so that we're setting our intentions. We talked about gratitude and giving back to others. But number 4 is a big one that I feel is not common and not a lot of people talk about. And that is sound baths. Okay, so I remember a while ago I posted about this on my Facebook, and I was like, I'm so excited to go and do my sound bath today because I have been slacking. Okay, like I tried the meditation in the morning, all of that. I got used to doing that. Sometimes you gotta switch things up, switch it up a little bit. But so I was like, let's do this sound bath. I'm ready, okay? And everybody was like, what is that? Like, what is a sound bath? Okay, so I'm going to explain what a sound bath is. So literally, a sound bath has nothing to do with an actual bath. Ain't no water, okay? ain't no water around. It's all about sound waves. That is what a sound bath is. And the purpose of a sound bath is so that those sound waves, okay, so there's many different waves where hopefully you that you're watching, you know the differentiation between certain waves, but we're going to be talking specifically about sonic waves. So the cool thing about sonic waves, okay, and in a sound bath is that there are multiple different instruments that are used in a sound bath, okay? And we're talking about one instrument in particular, and I don't want to forget what it is. All right, so it's a Himalayan singing bowl. Now, and I had learned about this like maybe 5 months ago. So what I was used to was the bells. I was used to the different bells, the forks and the tongs and things like that that people would use, but I had never experienced a Himalayan singing bowl. And so this is a more intense sound bath. So the point of the Himalayan singing bowl is that once you put the instrument, like it's not a fork, but it's kind of like a stick and it has like something round at the end. I don't know what exactly they call it, but once you kind of roll that around the rim of the Himalayan singing bowl, what it does, it gives off these sonic waves. And those sonic waves immediately penetrate past your physical outer shell. Okay, so we're talking about the body. We ain't talking about all of this goodness that y'all be seeing, okay? We ain't talking about that. We're talking about the fact that these waves is that it penetrates deeper to the inner parts of your body, okay? So the main thing that it does, really, to be honest with you, is that it penetrates that digestive system. And if you don't already know, just know that your digestive system is like the core for all of your emotions. We hold literally all of our emotions in our gut. How interesting is that? Okay, that's kind of cool, but that's where we hold all of our stuff. The purpose of the sound bath is to really get you to release the tension, okay? So here you are, you're super tense. You don't even know you're tense because you're so used to it, and you constantly go through life like this every single day, and you're holding all of this stuff in your gut, okay? It's in your core, it's in your gut, it's in your digestive system. And now you have these sonic waves that are penetrating because you're taking a sound bath. And really the point of it is to release anxiety and to get you to release those emotions. And no joke, literally when I tell you that once you start relaxing and getting into it, kind of like meditation, it's a form of alternative medicine. It's been used to cure quite a few different ailments. It's not anything new, as with many other things, and it's been around for a very, very long time, but we don't utilize the resources that nature gives us. Why that is, I would never know. But I use it, sis, and I'm gonna need you to use it too. So as you're doing this sound bath, you'll feel the sound waves in your body once you start to relax. Like once you start to kind of mellow out, you will totally feel the sound waves with like kind of vibrate in your body. And as you're feeling that, you'll feel a need to release your emotions. So truly, you got some people, because some people do this for a living. They'll do it in a class setting. There are actual instructors that do sound baths. It is a practice that a lot of people doing. It promotes such great healing. It's fantastic. Like, I really, if I could give it 1,000 thumbs up, I would. But it really is an absolutely amazing practice, and you'll start feeling those emotions start to like come to surface. So they'll manifest and they'll come out. So you might be really happy and start laughing. Some people feel really emotional, like sad wise, and they cry. There's so many different emotions that are, shown throughout an actual sound bath session, if you will. But I'm not talking about you going somewhere. You can, that's optional. I'm talking about you practicing this at home. So the goal is that you could be at home, and they actually have Pandora stations that are actually like sound bath stations or meditation stations. But so the goal is that you get those sonic waves penetrating your digestive system, and also kind of penetrating through your inner layer or inner parts of your bodies, and getting those emotions uprooted and released. So that way you are kind of emptied, if you will, and then you're able to accept and receive those positive vibes that are coming your way. So number 5 is to create your own positive environment. And what I mean by that is really creating the aesthetic around what pleases you. So for some people, that may look like your bedroom looking a certain type of way. It might even appear that your office is set up a certain kind of way. For a lot of people, they enjoy having plants because it's a living thing. Okay, so it's life, it symbolizes growth, it symbolizes so many different things. It's blossoming, and you know, they change with seasons. Like, it is such a beautiful thing. And so for a lot of people, having a plant symbolizes so much and how it relates to their life, and they enjoy having that as a part of their positive environment. For other people, it may be the aesthetic or the looks of certain things. So for me, that's a really big one. I need my bedroom to look a certain kind of way. It's a safe haven for me. And for a lot of other people, your bedroom is a safe haven. So you wake up and you make your bed every morning. Or you have it, you know, certain colors and themes. As you guys can see, you can't see all of my living room, but you can kind of see the colors that I have throughout. And this is the color that I have throughout my entire home, because for me, it creates that Zen feel. It creates serenity. It creates peace. Like, I know it's neutral ground. It's very peaceful. And that, for me, that's a must. I need it. Okay? So you really have to figure out what that positive environment looks like for you, and how you plan to display that in your home, how you plan to display that in your car. Where do you spend the bulk of your time? Where's most of your time spent? For a lot of people, a lot of their time is spent driving. They're in their car a lot. So how can you make your car a positive environment? Cleaning is amazing. Lots of people love cleaning, and it's how they create a positive environment. What I will say about the positive environment piece is the fact that you don't want it to be too strenuous, okay? So sometimes cleaning can really leave you like depleted. You're very tired when you're done, and you just don't have anything to give. The point of the positive environment is to really give you a boost. It's to create peace, but to also give you that boost of, I feel so good. I'm very relaxed. I feel rejuvenated type of feeling. Okay, so for a lot of people, that's a spa-like feel in their bathroom. Hopefully you get where I'm going with this. But I love that. I love that in every single space that I'm at, whether that be my office, whether that be my bedroom, whether that be my living room, wherever it is that I am at, I love to have a positive feeling environment. For some people, that's saging. For me, it's candles. I sage too, but candles is such a big thing. There's candles in literally every single room in my house, like every single one. And they have to be high quality and smelling good, because that's an investment. Investing in the overall environment that you have to reside in, or you have to spend the bulk of your time in, is worth it. It is an investment into your daily well-being. And a lot of times we neglect that and we don't even pay any attention to it. But it matters, okay? And it's a big deal. So I hope that these 5 tips really help you guys in living a more positive lifestyle. And I hope that it boosts your positivity throughout your day. I will see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and light as always.